Ledger rectifies the controversy, still's there. You want to know everything about that and also about the critical point for Bitcoin right now? Yes, then smash that like button because it's time for crypto news fun on the right. Crypto a tope. In today's show, we were not sure which thumbnail to use, which title, because we have so many interesting news in the crypto world. One is that Ledger is rectifying with that recovered service, but also Bitcoin is in a critical spot right now, and we have to tell you all about this and a lot more. So I finally talked to ChatGPT, and he decided that the main topic today is ledgerlive rectifying, as we were talking about this in past videos. Do not miss those out. So let's start with that and cover the whole thing. Ledger key recovery service is paused amid backlash and will open source code. So you know all the fiasco about that system, where with a new firmware eventually in the future, as you can have your seed, your key back in 3 parts cryptographically. But anyway, as you have that option now, is a payment option. You have to pay $10 a month. That was the idea. At the same time, that open the controversy if that will allow eventually in the future governments, hackers, etc. to go to your key. So we had a huge fiasco, and now from the CEO we have this huge letter. It's too long for these days, so I asked Bing with Edge to sum this up, and finally in the conclusion the CEO is like thanking everybody because of the feedback, and saying that they did a mistake with communication about all this, and they are rectifying. You're not gonna have now that recovery service anymore till everything is open source, and this is the roadmap of all those open sourcing for Ledger to the point they can do that. If you want to know about it, I leave you the link in the description. Some part of the community believe this is too little, too late. Some other part is just that the main issue with the recovery was not the security per se, but the fact that such functionality to extract the key and send to internet can be introduced with a mere firmware update. Open sourcing only the recovery code does not help with that. So now we have a trust trouble. Also, Jeremy is saying the same. The fact that you have the capacity to push a firmware update that could effectively disengage the vault security against rogue governments, or even that the notion to do so exists within your development team, tells me I can never trust your product again though. So what do you think? It's okay, they did correctly, this pause on it, or it's too late and you'll never get your trust back? Maybe you want to go to Trezor. Well, now we have also bad news for Trezor. All the cold wallets in trouble. Crypto security firm and Cypher claims ability to physically hack Trezor T wallet. So this 3 years ago was something, and again, we had this idea that if you have a sophisticated method, you are able of doing this. Trezor has not answered yet, but with this idea that you need a very sophisticated equipment in order to do that, and the knowledge. But maybe it's true that this can happen. Well, we don't want that, as we knew 3 years ago. So right now we have to choose with a Ledger, Trezor, maybe another cold wallet, or maybe the idea is now to have the whole thing, as we told you before, with the 24 words, but far from any software related with those companies. Both companies telling you that if you are using their devices, well, with the passphrase, remember you have those 12 or 24 words, you can have an extra word that is not related exactly with the way they can recover your key with that update. So if you have that password somehow, they won't be able on doing that. So you can see here on Ledger and also on Trezor, they encourage you in order to use that passphrase, and you should follow fun on the right. Just click the button, the like button, subscribe, just click the bell for notifications, because we are going to update a video we created on how to use that passphrase. It's not something easy, but we will tell you everything about that. And now to the other topic of the day. Bitcoin is a critical point. You can see that we are almost breaking the 100 moving daily average, which is a very, very bad thing. And everything is pointing to $25,000 or even 20. We'll see about the gap we have there. Peter Brown telling us about a bearish pennant flag maybe happening on Bitcoin. If this is the case, this would be the scenario, will drop for good. This is one example of a bearish pennant I use with TradingView, link in the description. And if we have that, we might go someplace around $22,000, which is the fall we can have if we break this 100 moving average. Also, Magic Book Canun today telling us that maybe Bitcoin was all the time in this descending channel, parallel channel. So maybe that's it. If so, we can go to touch the lower point as low as 9,600, the gap we have there. Remember that. And remember that I'm not expert, that I have no idea whatsoever what's going to happen with Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. Do not trade with my ideas. Dollar keeps on going up, which is very bad for the stock market and for cryptocurrencies. In any case, fiat world is a disaster. You can see here in the past how you could buy a house in United States with just $7,000, $8,000, and today you can do nothing with that. Bitcoin is deflationary. Fiat currencies are eventually full of inflation, and your value is gonna be less and less as time goes by. You can see here the stock market, Asian markets started very bad, now recovering. And in United States, we have very good news for NVIDIA, which has now a market cap of $940 billion. NVIDIA market cap was up yesterday, the entire Ethereum market cap, in 85 minutes after our sessions. So crazy, but some people believe this is a good thing for Ethereum, relating that if NVIDIA can pump all that market cap of Ethereum in just one day, well, that could bring a lot of money to Ethereum and bring Ethereum's price to $10,000 this year. This is the market cap they have right now. Ethereum, that is also in a critical point, also with that moving average. Bad things for Ethereum and for Bitcoin. Maybe we have to touch this 1,700 line. We'll see about that. Do we have the double top here, as we had it inside here, but it didn't work out? Or we have a probably cap and handle, and eventually we will rise to $10,000. We have no clue. Some good news for the cryptosphere is that in Hong Kong, they are going to allow, in a couple of weeks, retail people into the crypto world. And remember that Hong Kong may be the door to the whole China ecosystem. Maybe now they keep with the mining. They are still second in the world, even though it's banned. So maybe now they are opening the door for good to the cryptosphere and everything will rise. They talk about that in TV, and you can see this Chinese people
自2023
telling
年6
you
月1
that
号，会
yes,
今天
we
宣布，
are
香
going
港虚拟资
to
产交易
allow
各项目的
retail
备工作
people
基
in
本就
order
绪。
to buy
6月1号起，香港
cryptocurrencies.
证监会
And
将
maybe
开始支持虚拟
everything
资
it
产
will
交易
be
平台
cool
申请。
for cryptocurrencies in the
自
whole
2023年6
China
月1号起，
ecosystem. So clear, that's my Chinese knowledge. And yeah, we are having some FOMO coming from China. The idea here in the last Chico Cryptos video in YouTube is that maybe some coins related to China will rise, like Lastos, for example. Remember the old crypto people out there, the riders that have been here for 6 years now. Do you remember about Elastos? Well, now he's telling that maybe it will rise. Also, he talks about Nucleon and all that in the ecosystem of Conflux. So we'll see about that. It's so difficult to find the next great success. Also, BTC Andres telling us another good piece of information, which is that the candidate for presidency, Ron DeSantis, talked with Elon Musk in Spaces, and he said that Washington doesn't like Bitcoin because they can't control it. So that's allegedly a good thing, as it's a good thing watching things like this. This is a machine on El Salvador, and there you can bring your coins and turn them into Satoshis in just a second. The market is in the red, the bubbles are in the red. Elon Musk pumping maybe Dogecoin. Well, he was interviewed in Wall Street Journal, and he says that Dogecoin is his favorite cryptocurrency, and also that it would be ironic to have Dogecoin as the most important crypto.
Dogecoin is my sort of favorite cryptocurrency because it has the best humor and has dogs.
It had dogs. So that's it for Elon Musk and Dogecoin. And again, remember, he says that the most entertaining outcome is the one that probably will outcome, and also the most ironical one. So he says here, if Dogecoin was created as a joke about cryptocurrencies, so it would be ironic, and probably it will come true that it will be the most important one. Also, he says it's not financial advice, of course. The meme coins today going down. Pepe is going down, and everybody trying to find a work at McDonald's right now. Here with our friends on Dex Tools, you can see that Pepe is down from the line of support. And now some friends telling us that if you don't know Dex Tools, you should, because you might find the next gem there. You can spot it there with one of their features, which is the hot pairs. So have a look on dextools.io. If you don't know about them, we have a video in the channel in front on the right. Just go and watch it. The DeFi ecosystem going to $40 billion. And today, the kings are some NFTs on Bitcoin called Space Pepes. Can you believe that? Well, that's the reality of the crypto world. If you want to follow all the NFTs in all the different chains, remember, go to findontheright.com, go to useful applications where you have CryptoSlam, and that's the one I'm using right now. Link in the description. And maybe you want to follow Cardano NFTs. Well, Snake just surged 200%. How do we buy it? I leave you the link in the description if you want to know how. You have to install a wallet, etc., etc. Maybe I will do something like this on the weekend, or I will try to make a video about this for you. Thank you over the reality. They retweeted us yesterday. Thank you. It was in their main Twitter account and also in their French division. So thank you very much for both of you. And telling you about social media, be careful, because we are trying to delete all the Fan on the Right fake accounts, but now with Instagram it's becoming harder and harder. Why? Because usually we will ask them to delete the fake accounts, but now they are telling us that those are not infringing the rules of their community or whatever. So they are not going to delete them, and they will write you things like this. My friends every day ask me, are you talking to me through Instagram? No, I'm not at all. I will never do that. I will never straight talk to you on social media. Think of that. You are a lot of people that's impossible to do and not smart because all this fake. I never ask for money. I never ask you to give me a password, a key, or whatever. So careful, because right now Instagram is telling us that they are not gonna help us anymore. So now we have the controversy about this. Maybe it's a good thing to have a verified account on Twitter, or maybe not. Now they're telling them that now, as we have verified accounts, you can verify one of those fakes, and that would be more difficult for users to know if this is a real account or is it not. Also, remember the piece of information we told you in last crypto news about the explosion on the Pentagon, it was fake? Well, now they're saying this is not something concerned to AI, but something concerned to Twitter. It's Twitter's fault, because now, because of the blue verification, is not safer, but the contrary. What do you think about that? Is a good thing to pay for verification, or is worse than it was in the past? Well, you can see that we have identity issues for the future. Maybe blockchain and NFTs are the only thing that in the future will make this safe, and with that, all our investments will go up. And a lot of good information about AI today. And Amourat, now she reinvented herself, and she has a bot, so you can talk to her with Telegram. Of course, she is always the first on everything. So now you want her to be your girlfriend? Well, you can do that with this forever companion bot. Of course, this is a so stupid thing. You have to pay. This is an AI Amourat. This is not her. This looks like the movie Her, but it's not her. And I tried a little bit, and it's a nonsense. But if you want to lose your money with it, just go with it. And we have to understand that this is the reality we are going to have right now. Maybe you're tired of AI, you want just to go pee with no one telling you about the news about AI. Well, I understand you, I feel you, my friend, but we need to be informed about everything related with AI and crypto, because this is, of course, the future, or at least this is what I believe. AI News and EA News, those are the two channels we have on Fun on the Ride, Spanish and English. Links in the description if you want to follow everything related with AI in Spanish or in English. And now for today's cuts. This one is so mad because the girl is trying to drink at the same time it's trying to drink, and it gets a little bit mad. What about those two? The same thing, drinking at the same time? This is kind of difficult. What about this? Is getting mad, but because this person is sitting on its head. Be careful, because the crypto market can be something like that. And what about this one? Like, please leave me alone. I wanna have some rest. Please, please. And yes, you should rest a little bit. Do not get too crazy at this guy with the crypto war. And remember that maybe some food or some distractions will give you some peace of mind. Let's go, everybody, to rest for a little bit, and we'll tell you more crypto and AI news tomorrow here on Crypto News Fun on the Ride in Spanish or in English, as you wish, as you prefer. Crypto news, fun on the ride, health, money, love, party in peace. The best is yet to come, and crypto a tope. To the moon!